One at a time.
Yeah. All I want to know is why is it that he's meant to be one of the most creative players in the league? He's meant to be the savior of Spurs. He's meant to be the guy that when the chips are down, when the tough gets going, he's meant to ride out for his team. And every single time he gets subbed off. Now, yesterday, I see him get subbed off for, I believe it was 2 18-year-olds or 1 18-year-old and 1 19-year-old. Now, that doesn't strike me. That doesn't strike a chord as somebody who's going to be, that Mr. Reliable. Now, I just want to know. These are pressing questions that I need to know because, we talk about these players. Unfortunately.
Wait, Lee, I'm just going to ask, are you going to do this thing like you do in every other stream? Just like Lewis Diaz.
I just want to know. I just want to know.
When you're going to ask the question, but answer the question yourself and then...
No, I'm asking you.
Are you going to do that today? Because that's what you love to do.
I'm asking you. Hold on. Okay, let me just
did you watch the game?
Why is it that why is it last season he got sub 15 times? The season before that at Leicester, he got sub 13 times. He didn't play in the final. He got dropped by Brendan Rodgers.
Don't ask us about Leicester.
Okay, fine. I won't ask you about Leicester. Every time you need him, he goes missing. He went missing for large parts. Now, if we change the name from Madison to Bruno Fernandes, all hell breaks loose. If we change the name from James Madison to Ozil, all hell breaks loose. If we change the name from Madison, name from Madison to Pogba, you don't want to let me start. We don't want to talk about Graham Souness and how he got dumped on him and talk sport, even up to the other day when the guy's basically half dead.
I
just want to know why Madison gets away with all the stuff that he gets away.
Did you watch Madison that first 60 minutes?
No. Okay, I watched him for 60 minutes and then I saw him off for the 65th minute. So I watched him for 65 minutes. Yeah, of a 90-minute game.
And what did you make of his performance while he's on?
I thought in the first half he looked nice, and in the second half he did what he did what he normally does, and he drops off just like throughout a whole season. So why is it that you guys put him on the? Because remember last season on this, Ethan. When you played you last season, and it was
Lee, you're shameless. No, Lee, you're actually shameless. No.
Wait, hold on,
You're trying to do this thing when you're having the same conversation.
George, hold on, George.
You've done this Madison thing 3 months ago. You're not coming back this season.
George,
you're better than that.
George, hold on. Last season. George, on this very channel, literally this time last year, shameless months. Ethan, I was also never a foul when I compared, you compared James Madison to Odegaard, and I said to you no, and then all of a sudden that Sunday I got called out. Why did I get called out? Because Madison did the little dart, he did this, that, and the other, and since then it's been downhill. So all I want to know now is where is the same slack? Because you put him in a pedestal when the times are good, and then for the 65th minute he gets hooked by his not by me. I didn't take him off the game. It was your manager, and he did it 15 times last season. So I just want to know now, why is it that he always taken off, and how he can be compared to all these other players?
Before I answer that question, do me a favor, pull up the GIF, please, because I think I know why Lee's doing all this. You know which one?
Which one are you talking about? Mourinho?
This is why
Jose.
No. This is why Lee is so hot, because Saka got spun at his loafers. Not that one. No, but don't be cheeky. Not that one. The Saka one. No, dude.
I do.
Yeah. Now this is why Lee is so hot. Because
no, it's not.
I'm not gonna lie, we were making comparisons to Odegaard and Madison because on his day, Madison's a great player.
Was that out of pocket? Yes or no? Was that out of pocket? Yes or no?
He spun Saka out of his loafers.
Okay. All right, cool. Now, was it out of pocket? To compare Odegaard to Madison?
Can I ask? No, wait. Let me. Can I come in now?
Lee, I'll be real. I just don't think Madison's the one we need to be going for.
Wait, no. But Moments, what I need to understand. No, what I need to understand. No, Lee, because you're boring now. What I need to understand? I need to be honest. Why are you still trying to have this conversation 12 months later? Because you're trying to. No. Stop. I'm not finished now. No. I'm not finished now. Because Lee does this thing, yeah. Whereas he wants to try and bring back last season to try and make it relevant. Like you called Madison out for every stream. You called Madison out for every stream from match week 20 through to match week 38 last season. You said, where is he? And then we acknowledged as Spurs fans, he's been shit.
Yeah.
He's been shit.
All right, hold on.
No. Stop.
Let's play a game. Man them. Let's play a game.
Please stop.
Let him land. Let him land.
Madison had been shit. We had then called out as Spurs fans. We said Madison needs to be better. He needs to raise his level to be consistent. So why are you now coming back saying, "Oh, why did you guys compare him to Odegaard last season?" We've already went over that months ago to establish that he wasn't at that level and he didn't get there.
Okay,
so what are you doing, bro?
Okay, cool. Now let's play a game. Listen,
come
let's
back
play a game
with some new arguments. Maybe watch a
No,
few
we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
And say, do you know what?
We're gonna
this
get there.
season, so far, 60 minutes in, his performance was solid. He wasn't bad. He got hooked by the manager.
And Lee, nice is an understatement. You and I, everyone on this panel knows Madden's balled out yesterday. It wasn't just nice.
Hold on.
But why is he getting hooked against this?
How long is the game?
I will answer your question. He got hooked. He got hooked because we have talent available on the bench that can replace him and bring quality.
But Madison is apparently your best midfielder. But Madison is your best. Madison is your best midfielder.
Hold on, George. Corey just made a very cheeky comment just, and I don't think anyone heard it. I heard it, so I'm going to bring that one to the forefront.
It's true, though, bro.
Corey, can you repeat what you said, please? I don't want to say it for you.
I said Madison's performance was no better than Bruno's.
Bro, okay, that's my point. That's my point. Hold on, Corey, I agree.
We'll leave it to the chat. Hold on. Can I just ask a question? Chat, who was better for their team, Madison or Bruno Fernandes? I just want to see the name typed in the chat. Just type me the name.
All I'm saying to you, hold on, Ethan. All I'm saying to you is every single week, you're giving me 60 minutes. But hold on, it's a 90-minute game. If you put your dick inside a girl and she says ask for more, bro, it's the same thing. If you can't push it in any further, what is the point? My man got subbed off because he was weak. He's dead. He can't pull all the way through for 90 minutes. He's wasted. That's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing.
You got motion, bro. You don't
talk about
He should have had about 2 to 3 assists.
Hold on. You talk about Madison. Now let's play a game because we all want to make cracking jokes here. What's more of a disappearing act? My hair or Madison? Because more time every season, it's him. It's him.
Oh, your hair doesn't look like it's been there for a long time, bro. So I don't know about that.
He goes missing more than anything
in the room. Can I just the elephant in the room? Because
we're gonna get there, man. Don't worry, we're gonna get there.
Forget we done our predictions. We literally done our predictions. Literally like
big up.
Casey. Oh, you know where I'm going with this, innit? You know where I'm going with this.
This is the part I wait for. This is the part I've been waiting for.
Game week 1, man.
Please.
This is it.
Relax.
I'm giving me predictions, innit? Yeah. And obviously, the week before that, I wasn't there for the stream, but I got word from my good friends, Hooks, Corey, and Casey, that Solanke is the best striker outside of Haaland on the panel. By the way, I rate Solanke, so let's not act like I'm cussing him. I do rate Solanke. I still think he's getting 15 goals in the pen. Hold on, George.
I never said that. So I just want to make sure that's not my statement because I never said
that. Okay. Fair enough. Moving forward, and then on the prediction show, Ethan was very, very annoyed. He was very, very annoyed that some of us had Tottenham Hotspur in 5th, in 6th, and not 4th. And Ethan, I'm going to ask you a question. Did you believe you believe Tottenham are finishing 3rd or 4th?
Third, because game week 1 is just finished.
Yeah, that's. Thank you for not lying, Ethan, because I already knew the answer. I just wanted to see if you'd lie for me on stream. That's fine. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for doing that for me. I appreciate you a lot. But listen, E, I'm gonna be real. You think you're coming 3rd place. Yes, now, everyone here has gone and got their 3 points. Everyone here has gone and got their 3 points.
Yep.
You went away to a newly promoted Leicester side who lost one of their best players in Dewsbury Hall. Don't get me wrong, that winger that they have is cold. I keep forgetting his name.
Fatawa. Fatawa.
Yeah. He pulled out. Maresca had been balling out last season.
As well. They got who else did they? Who did they get on?
Number 40. He's number 40. Baller.
Brighton.
Oh, Buonanotte.
Bronte is
going crazy. He's going crazy.
Wait, what are we doing here? You said
so long
season. Leicester didn't do anything.
There's a lot to happen.
2 attacks.
Yeah.
It's a long season.
Just be patient.
It's a long season, but Ethan,
we didn't take our chance.
if Arsenal drew 2-2 to Wolves or 1-1 to Wolves, you'd be sitting here doing the same thingy.
Now, meltdown. What you think you're winning the league? You've already lost it.
Bro,
all of that nonsense.
You can't afford to drop points at all because it's fine margin.
Well, you said you're third. That's
Wait,
how
no.
We're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that.
You said third.
You know what's nasty? You know what's nasty? Hold on. You know what's nasty? It's because, hold on. Last season, I was on this very channel when they won 7 games in a row. Ethan said they're going to win the league, and then what happened? Remember when they had hold on. When they had they had all their injuries. What did Ethan say to me? Come back in January. But then they started picking up results in December, and he said, "You might."
It seems like the ammo in your clip is expired, man.
No.
It's expired. It's literally you're shooting blanks right now because everything is old.
No. It's not about being old or not. It's about being fair. Because last year it was about the same things that's happening against Arsenal is what you guys are going through now. Yeah. And this whole thing, because remember last season, we didn't start the season well, we was picking up results. We played against you 2-2. Everybody said that was going to beat you, and you guys were quite confident. After the game, we had to hold our corn because I thought that we would beat you, and we didn't.
2 weeks. Don't worry about
Lee, what I'll say is, Lee, I don't want us to keep going. I don't want us to keep referencing last season as of now.
We're not. What I'm talking about.
This is the
that's all Lee knows.
Anyway, let me get through these super chats, and then we'll dive into certain things that again.
We're gonna dive into that. Don't worry.
Ethan for me is a culprit. Ethan's nasty work at times.
Surely there's a clip to run. Surely.
I'll have to go in my archives. I have to go check my archives. But let me get for the super chats. Big up Blazy goes, I swear Jordan was cooking Nico Jackson for what Solanke did.
Watch football with your eyes, bro. Use your eyes.
Blaze, big up Blaze again. He also says someone remind George that Otamendi was benching Romero.
Not true. Romero's been playing for 5 years, pretty much. He's been first team for them. So I don't know when.
So again, listen, none of us are saying that Spurs are now done out because of this one loss, but there was an era of cheekiness about this Spurs side. Ethan, can you look up, please? Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers. No, listen, and we did say this. We said this after Corey's game. Man, then we're like, get your 3 points because you know I was gonna get your 3 points. Bro, man, they were on me before I even played my game. Before I even played at half time. You know what I'm saying? The rest of these were lucky the game was at 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And we did say Spurs versus Leicester under the lights. Under the lights. Jamie Vardy is 38. He's 38.
As you man know, I was watching.
He should have had another one. He should have scored again.
How about this? Vardy 5 years ago is slapping that bottom corner across the keeper and running to the corner, kicking the flag. If you know real
Vardy, you'd know Vardy was never he was a bagsman, but he was never a finisher. He missed chances like that all the time. So same old Vardy. Didn't expect him to play.
He was bagging that, bro.
Bagging goals was not finishing.
George, don't get me wrong. Tottenham played well in it. We're not gonna Tottenham played well in it. Remember, especially in the first half, bro. Especially in the first half, you man played very, very well. However, Ethan and George, even though I'm gonna sit here and say you lot played a good game and you peppered them, you did play Leicester. Did you get it?
And bro, welcome to the Premier League. What do you want us to say? Don't take your chances, bro. We should have won like 4-5-0 in the first half.
65 M's on you spent 65 M's on a new striker. Granted, he's a good player. That's now 130 M's on 2 strikers. Why are you still struggling to score?
Let's not talk about BJ. I need that guy gone, bro. Mums.
No. George, you were giving me BJ chat. You were saying, by the way, George.
Don't. I never said Ben Johnson's good. Don't try to say and say.
No. Listen to what I'm about to say.
But you mentioned numbers.
I mentioned numbers, and I do, but I don't say he's good.
George, you mentioned the numbers, and George, you also said. Hold on.
Ethan mentioned numbers too.
George, there's a reason I wanted you here.
Great, Corey. That's good. That's good numbers.
George, there's a reason I wanted you here. You said your wingers are better than mine.
Yeah. I was on the stream.
Yeah. I remember.
I was on the stream.
I remember saying this. On
everything I love. I was on the stream. You said, yes, you did. You said that, yeah. Wait, hold on.
No, I didn't start. Clearly, you're not listening. I didn't start.
Okay.
So what Lee doesn't listen. Lee doesn't listen. It just goes over that head like you're streamlined.
Lee, thank you for doubling down. Lee, thank you for doubling down. Thank you for doubling down because some might have been like, oh no, he didn't say that. But thank you, George.
I swear on everything I love. I was on the stream and he kept saying, yeah, your wingers are better than mine. And I was like, bro, like, what's going on here?
How long ago was this, by the way?
It was only a couple of weeks ago. It was only a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, like what
listen, yeah.
It was only
it was the stream again that I mentioned earlier that Gooner Lee was obsessed with Luis Diaz's dad. He couldn't let go about anything.
Which is facts. Which is facts.
And then what we were speaking about was the options of wingers that Tottenham have. And I spoke about how effective our wingers are compared to Liverpool's, looked at the numbers, and the numbers wasn't really lying. You mean you have the likes of Diaz who does a whole lot of jinky-majinky and nothing else. Like, that's all he can do is drop a shoulder and he send a man Tesco, and then what? There's no money to buy groceries. Like, what's going on here, bro? Like, the guy's got nothing in front of goals, so you already know what's going on over there. Then you've got Jota. Jota's the one guy I rate. I rate Jota. But Gakpo, don't rate him. He's had a good few performances for Netherlands, but never really in a Liverpool shirt. Maybe in a Europa League, but that was about it. Premier League's not it. You look at who else? Salah, top player, can't take nothing away from him. And then who else you got then? You've got
okay. Let's not talk about. Hold on. Let's not talk.
You ain't got no one else.
Go on, Hooks.
Wait, what a beautiful segue. Wingers. Why don't we chat about Son? Why don't we chat about
that's the one George has been doing this about. Like, don't want to answer the questions, fam. Son is your captain. I want to know.
The winger team.
Where's he gone? Where's he gone? I'm about to say.
It's game week 1, man. Then please.
Yeah.
Do you co-sign the better winger thing? Do you co-sign that?
No, I can't like George. I'm sorry, my brother. I don't.
Thank you.
That's fine.
Hold on. I just want to know as well.
When
we talk about wingers, right? We talk about Liverpool and all their deficiencies. Cool. I don't rate some of Liverpool's wingers, but if they're bad, what are Tottenham's collection? Because Kulu came off the bench and he didn't even do much. Okay, fine. He had one turn and he got fouled. Fine. I'll give you that. If you're going to say that he's not a winger and he's maybe an inverted forward or he's more of a number 10, whatever it is, I'll give you that. But your collection of wingers.
Don't give him that. Don't give him that. Because don't you remember when they were trying to tell us that he's better than Saka? Do you remember them, man?
I remember that.
Okay, I remember that.
This is why man are waffling. This conversation between Kulu and Saka is not had for about 24 months. Are you man trying to go back 2 years? Is this what we're doing now? Is this what we're doing? You're better than that.
I just wanted to remind you, man.
Okay, but the talk. But it not 2 years ago. Has it not been over 2 years since them conversations?
And now we're chatting about my man as a what?
Let's talk about Son. Clearly, you man are bored. Let's talk about Son.
Talk about him.
Before we talk about Son, there's 750 people in the house right now. The BSB community is banging. Big up Rants for the raid earlier on as well, and the numbers are still rising. So while you are entering, if you're watching this now, watching this back, make sure you do slap the like button. I think we're only on 260 likes with 750 people in the house right now. Only 263 likes. We should at least be on 4 bills. At least 4 bills. So make sure to hit that thumbs up button. It helps the channel, it helps us support. So let's get up to 4 bills likes while we're carrying on the topics. We've got a few super chats on the way. Also, we're not far off of 11,500 subscribers. I believe we are about 40 something away. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, we're 45 subscribers away. So make sure you are subscribing to the channel. This is Big Six Pants Editage. Simply Big Six Pants Editage. This is just game week 1. Edited game week 1. You know what I'm saying? We got the NLD in 3 weeks. We got Man U Liverpool in 2 weeks.
We'll be there.
It's gonna get very spicy.
I just realized he could be in the bimbo.
You
Next
best
week,
hope and
it's
pray.
gonna be real spicy.
Montel, how about this? How about this? I just realized he could be in the bin box for about a month.
No, they got
I'm just
Everton next. They got Everton next. They'll slap them.
No, but that's not a guaranteed.
Nah,
That's
they'll
not
slap them.
guaranteed.
Forget
Thought
that.
they would slap
How
Leicester.
about this? Forget that, bro. Ethan, why have you heard, yeah? NLD, you didn't say nothing. Then you heard Liverpool, Man United, you said something. Brother, you need to concentrate on yourself, bro. Because everything you're concentrating on other man. Concentrate on you and your team, bro. It's actually getting disturbing. You're literally dropping points to Leicester, a newly promoted side. They literally got relegated, so basically a relegation side, and you took their best player in Madison, arguably, yeah, and you dropped points against them. Like you had Harry Winks, Ethan.
Yeah, you gave them your trash in Skip and Winks, and you took their best player in Madison and stunk up the game.
They've got what's that defender? Faye, is it Faye?
Corey, you know
Faye,
what's crazy? Yeah,
He's guaranteed own goals.
I hate to be the what if. Corey, if you played Fulham away, you played Fulham away, Corey, you would have drawn or lost that game as well, bro.
Ethan, unfortunately, I didn't. You're doing the
This is what we're not gonna do. You're trying to make it seem.
You know what I don't get?
What you guys keep trying to do is, apart from only Monts acknowledge the fact that Tottenham played a lot better than Leicester. Leicester, yes, they got the point.
I don't care.
Wait, they deserve the point. I don't care.
Oh, one at a time.
Do you know what's funny about George?
George, we don't care about that.
Yeah, do you know what's funny about George?
I never asked if you care. I'm not gonna let you paint a fake story.
Hold on. You know the thing about Jules and Ethan that's funny, right? Is they act like if the roles were reversed and it was Man United that dropped points, or Arsenal, or Liverpool, that they wouldn't be on here crushing it. And then hold on, the second thing is
you're telling me about next man's teams.
Hold on. These men are doing something called context. We don't care about that on this show, my friend. We don't want to know about context. We don't want to know about who played well for 60 minutes, 50 minutes, who got subbed. All we want to know is why. No, hold on, because we can do the low hanging fruit.
Are you beating Aston Villa?
Hold on. We can do the low.
Are you going to beat Unai Emery?
Hold on.
You'll beat Everton.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. If we can't go backwards, we're not going forwards. We're talking about what has happened the last game. This is a review of the last game week. So we don't need to talk about Aston Villa. We don't need to talk about any. We're sticking to the fact. Now let's get back on track.
George, come on the preview when we got it, bro. We'll talk about Villa.
Let's popcorn time though. So they got a little bit of popcorn time though. So can we get some popcorn?
Yeah, just after.
All I want to know is because we can do the low hanging fruit. We can talk about all these players. We can talk about certain players that we can talk about certain Tottenham players that didn't play well because they're low hanging fruit. So we can talk about the likes of Odegaard, who's coming back from injury, Pedro Porro, who got injured. But why don't we talk about the manager who spent £350 million in 12 months? Why don't we talk about the manager who can't coach a defense? Why don't we talk about a manager who somehow can't keep his midfield intact to keep the ball? Why do we talk about a manager that can't get the best out of a £65 million?
Was this not the manager that you was praising all last season? You're saying about last season. The start of the season when you're going is Ange Postecoglou, man. I really like what he's doing. That's the one. That's the one. You want to start talking about things you were talking about last season? Why are you talking about what you were talking about? Hold on. You praised last season. Look at that smile because I caught him out.
Yesterday's game. Hold on. We're talking about yesterday. I said on this show, I said to Deji and all these man, I don't believe in Spurs because the manager, I think he's overrated. I don't think he's as good as what people make out to be. Everybody at the start of last season was in love of him. The first 5, 6, 7 games,
manager of the
they loved him. They loved him. He got back to what was it? Did he not get back? He got back to back.
He got back to back manager of the month.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden, it started to crumble bit by bit. It was that apple crumble.
It was the injuries. It was that game. That game, completely done their season. And from there,
I heard you say, Van der Ven, what a player.
I swear my life, I never said that. I swear everything I love, I never said that, bro. I swear on everything I love, I've never said that, bro. Don't try and get me on the allegations. There's no allegations about that. All the allegations are here that you man try and keep putting your players in positions that they don't deserve to be. All we want to talk about is yesterday's game, the fact that you were 1-0 up as well, because we don't want to forget that you were 1-0 up and you couldn't manage a game. The fact that your manager said that, and this is unsolicited, this was what he said from his own mouth, that he's gonna win, he wins trophies in his second season, and it's not looking like he's gonna do that. Yes, it's one game, but you can't defend a lead. You can't. So how do you expect to win big trophies when you can't defend the lead?
They haven't been doing it from last season. For me, this is just a continuation. I wanted to see kind of a different Spurs in this game. Not necessarily like blitz Leicester, smack them 5-0 like other teams will, because other teams will smoke Leicester. Don't get it twisted. Like, you think that you've had some hard-fought game, opening day, all that rubbish, yeah? Leicester's going to get slapped 5-0 by one of us at some point, yeah? Just know that. Like, just know that. But the point is, yeah, I wanted to see something different from Spurs. Bro, defensively, you are exactly the same. You literally are exactly the same.
You guys don't want context because context rubs out your silly points.
What context, bro?
It's exactly the same because our defense has not been in pre-season. They came back a week ago. None of them have had a pre-season.
Stop all of the nonsense. Stop the rubbish. Stop the rubbish. So why aren't they better at it? So one second. If I'm seeing the same rubbish, why are they not any better than it a year on?
And the right back and the left back got back to training last week. You're gonna see the same.
Oh, so now it's all about match fitness. Now it's match fitness. Match fitness, sharpness, all this rubbish.
You just said you expected to see them improve. I'm answering your question. You said you expect to see them improve from last season. They've not trained together up until last week since last season. That's what you're not getting. There's all 3 months between where we've been off. They've been off. Udogie, Porro, Van der Ven, and Romero all come back to training a week ago. So they've had they never played. None of them.
Why? What was Porro doing? What was Porro doing?
None of them played any preseason games.
So wait, what was Porro doing?
They don't know
what was Porro doing?
Porro was injured and then he come back to like the last 3 or 4 preseason games. Porro was back, but the rest of the team was
3-4. So don't tell me Porro weren't there because he was there.
Porro's the only one.
Yeah?
Porro's the only one that was there.
So hold on.
Guys, let me run some supers. Let me run these supers. Big up Lewis, that's family there. He goes, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Hashtag don't cry, it's game 1.
Yeah, man.
Hashtag come on you Spurs. Hashtag top 4 that.